Hey everybody, welcome to Totally Random Tuesday. So I was in my thinking place, the shower, and I thought I want to do something different, and so I thought I would do an unboxing of a deck. So I have, and then we'll do a reading. We'll do a reading for the collective. It will be based on the nodes of the moon. The north node is currently in Gemini. It's getting ready to exit and move into Taurus, and so we'll take a look at how that node in the Sagittarius Gemini axis there, South Node being in Sagittarius, how it has helped you to grow. And so we're going to do an unboxing of one of my decks that I rarely use, the Mayan Oracle deck. And it says a Galactic Language of Light. It is illustrated by Ariel Spilsbury and Michael Bryner, and it's illustrated by Oceanna. So I think I said illustrated twice. The first time was written by. So yeah, I was in my thinking place. That's the shower. And I was like, I just want to do something different. And I do want to, so we're going to look at the lessons and the blessings and the blocks. This is a kind of reading I do for people when I get into their natal chart, and then it is very much about where it falls in your chart. So if you want to follow the chart calculator below and go find out where your north node is, you can see which house Sagittarius is in and where you've been learning the lessons. But this is a very cool deck. So look at the size of this book, and very detailed. So we will get into whatever comes up here, but let's take a look at some of these cards. So we have words that I can't speak because it's Mayan. So we have, just look at some of this. Look how beautiful that is. And when you look at it, what do you see, right? And so to me, it looks like somebody's face, but it feels like you're receiving downloads and then you speak them out. I have no idea. I would have to look at the book to see. This one, again, it kind of looks like opening up to the emotional waters, your intuition and information and downloads coming in, but this is like moonlight, right? So you're receiving guidance from that. This one is dreamer and dreamed, and so it is the spiraling energy, it looks like, right, of what you receive at night and the downloads coming in through your intuition of the purple. We have Lamat, I guess, and this looks very galactic again. It looks like you're receiving, oh God, this looks like you're receiving from the sun, the neutrinos that come in to bring in the enlightenment and the guidance. This is a really cool deck. Honestly, I've had this deck for a long time, and some of you may know, if you follow my channel, I have like 180 at least Oracle decks, and so I get them sometimes, and then I don't get a chance to use them a lot. I only have like 35 tarot decks, but I'm starting to get more. This looks like Uranus, right? Bringing in the sudden, it says transformer, the sudden downloaded inspiration and incitement, enlightenment. Oh, okay, activating. Okay, so they're saying that you are already activating. You are enlightened. You are an enlightened being. There's a need to have that sudden charge, that information come in and have it activate for you. We have a keyhole, and this is transparency, and this is being able to see and to know what is behind the wall. And so these are just like some really very cool things. Look at, we have a series of these that looks like little faces in granite. This is organic balance. They kind of remind me of the when I do the I Ching. They kind of look like I Ching to me. Ooh, we'll have to do that one sometime. This is polarity. This is complex and stability. So, hey, portal of transcendence. All right, so I am going to go ahead and look at this one. This is cool. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I need to keep this short. So today I have an ambitious calendar schedule. I am recording 38 videos. Well, this will be 39. So I thought, what the heck, while I'm waiting for the caffeine to kick in, we could get together and chat a little. I would like to know if you enjoy this, or if there's a particular deck I've ever used that you want to see in a little more detail. But I have a whole bunch that I was thinking would be so great to share with you, that I use them for private clients or my own personal readings, and I thought it would be fun to let you see that there's so much more. There's so much more. Oracle decks, to me, tarot also. You know, everybody knows the Rider-Waite kind of tarot deck, and it seems like there's a very specific way to interpret those. But when you get more and more tarot decks, you see that the author and the illustrators have worked collaboratively to bring their own intuitive interpretation, and that's how it is with Oracle decks. And so when I was starting to wake up, I really wanted to have a better language. So I wanted to build a base language. I wanted to have more ability to understand the messages from spirit. So I have a lot of Oracle decks because I wanted very clear communication about what it is that they were trying to tell me, so I could pick up the messages. And so they're a language tool to me. And so one of the reasons I have such a variety of decks is because I am looking to expand always the language. But it's gotten pretty cool now. I'm actually starting to have more conversations, but still it's really cool. Okay, so what we're going to do for the collective here is the first card that's out. That is from the North Node. What was the lesson? What was the lesson that you were supposed to learn? And now this is the blessing, and this is the block. Okay, so the block they're telling me is, okay, so it's easier when I'm looking at somebody's chart. Okay, so wherever the North Node falls in your chart, that would be Gemini. Wherever Gemini is in your chart, that is transiting Gemini at this time. And so what was the block that needed to be overcome, that you needed to transcend? So what were you releasing through the eclipses that were happening in Sagittarius, and what were you moving toward? And so the block that you had to overcome was you needed to find a new rhythm. We have the rhythm card here. The rhythm. Okay, so part of this was about, this North Node was about becoming curious again, learning who we are, and what was interesting to us, and then being willing through Sagittarius eclipses to release and let go of some long-held beliefs, and let go of the old energy and find our new rhythm to figure out where it is that we are going from here. I really want to read what is in the book, but I can't. Oh, here we go. I can't. I really haven't used this deck very much. So we are hanging out together, learning my new deck. It's not that new. I've had it for a while. Oh, that's not it. Where? All right. So, oh, there's a table of contents. It's so wonderful. That is a table of contents. Okay. So, we are looking for rhythm. Oh, here we go, 127. Okay. Yay. Okay, so the numerology of 127, by the way, is a 10. And I'm recording this on the 9th of October, but tomorrow is the 1010 gateway. And so that does not escape my my mind that 10 is very reflective of this new energy that we are moving into, this new energy of making a change, moving in a new direction. So by the time you hear this on Tuesday, we are in the energy. We already are as I'm recording this. We've been there. But it is a big opportunity to make a choice and a decision for yourself, to move yourself forward into a direction that you want to go. you are going to be, so the 1 is initiation, and the 0 of the 10 is the universal source support. So you are supported in 1010. That's magnified opportunity to change direction on something in your life and be very divinely guided and supported with it. And so so we received this as the block that needed to be overcome. This was the block that this North Node in Sagittarius and Gemini was about. Just because things have always been a certain way doesn't mean they need to be that way anymore. And you are free. You have freedom to roam. You have freedom to change direction. You have freedom to find a new rhythm in your life. You have freedom to go out into the direction you want to go. And so it says the luminous triangle made visible. Feel the pulse of the sacred currents calling you home. It's movement, change, flow, current, creativity, integration, sacred trinity, comfort and change, non-struggle, floating downstream, non-resistance, and cooperative alliance. 3 is the ray of rhythm, the galactic heartbeat of natural flow. It is about being in flow with spirit. It allows you to expand. It allows you to create. It's a creative number. It suggests that there is something that you desire to change or integrate into the natural flow of your life, become the third point of life, and create the integration of the polarity. And so this North Node that we have been experiencing the transit of in Gemini was about what are you curious about and what direction do you want to go? What is interesting to you and where do you want to head? I love that. Okay, so then we have, we did lesson and blessing, right? So what were we supposed to learn from this? So glad I discovered that we have a table of contents. This will make this much faster. Page 114. Okay, so that's a 6. Lesson 6, that's soulmate energy. This is about getting in touch with your soul, though, because there is so much purple in this card. It is definitely the card of, again, it's a change, though, right? It looks like a thunderstorm. Am I holding that up right? This looks like energy coming in, but it's so divinely guided with all that purple going on there. So it's pronounced Kawak, storm, fire, rain, final surrender, purification. That's the lesson. Transformation, reunion, activation of the light body, thunder being, lightning path, initiation by the fire, ecstasy of freedom. This is the lightning and the white owl. You are entering a time of profound quickening and transformation. This is the final surrender of the ego into the essence and the arms of the divine. So the lesson was learning to trust. Learning to trust. Learning to surrender what you think you know, and trust that what you are curious about is the direction in which you are supposed to be led. You move from apparent separation into reunion, that energy of the 6, the soulmate energy, moving into the energy of reunion with yourself, with your own sovereign divinity. God, this is really cool. I should use this deck more often. Prepares you to go through an apparently insurmountable wall, and the intense feelings around the wall provide the very fuel that will propel you through it. That is the 1010 gateway. It is making this big change, but you are so supported as you go through it. And so what is the blessing? So the blessing is the complex stability. Complex stability. So yeah, we definitely, this is a 12. That is a highly spiritual number, right? 12 disciples, 12 hills, 12 chakras. There's actually more than 12, but 12 that people are mostly aware of. The 13th chakra has been opened and activated since, 2012. And so here we have complex stability. From the greater council at the essence core, through the pulse of connectiveness, stability pours. This is the blessing, that the more you connect in, the more stability you create. The more you're willing to change the rhythm and change the direction, the more that you follow your curiosity, the more stability you're going to produce in your life. Patterns that connect stability and expansion, greater consolation, union of polarity, sacred light counsels. 12 is the ray of complex stability, the foundation of self, and the foundation of essence and union and mystical truth of polarity. All things are interwoven in the dance of yin and yang. All parts make up a greater whole. Draw on the wisdom, strength, and stability you derived as a member of the greater council. No matter what your experience, there is a complex stability in the larger pattern that invites you to feel stable as you expand and you evolve. That was the transit of of that North Node in Gemini. And we are getting ready to move into the North Node into Taurus. We will find a deck. I'm sure they will show me, and we'll do that coming up here soon, because the first eclipse is on November 19th. That's in Taurus. And so we will, by that time, be into the new moon nodal cycle. So this is exciting. All right, well, thanks for hanging out. If you have any questions, suggestions, if you see me as a deck and you want to know more about it. I also think I'm going to get into my library a little bit. I have this really fun book on understanding relationship connections using astrology. I might do a little on that. And there was something else I was thinking of. My favorite tarot book and my favorite Lenormand book for references. So maybe I'll just do those all at once and kind of give a brief overview on those. And so whatever, so let me know what your ideas are. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. You guys have a great rest of this month. It is a big gateway. The veil is thin, lots of opportunity to connect in. And so tap into your inner knowing. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Woo, it's over here.